Lost Ark received a new gameplay introduction with a 5-minute video this week highlighting the game's various systems ranging from character creation to the skill system and some of the story. Lost Ark features 5 main classes, melee classes being warrior, martial artist, and assassin, and range classes being mage and gunner. The game uses a tripod system with each class having a base set of skills. Skills can be further customized with tripod enhancements, being able to change things such as decreasing cast time, for example. The MMORPG sets to have dungeons, raids, and endgame content as well as a PvP system. If you want to find out more about Lost Ark's featured systems and more, be sure to visit our Lost Ark wiki. Lost Ark releases on PC via Steam on February 11th, 2022, with founders gaining early access 3 days early on February 8th. Don't forget to drop by our Twitch channel as we'll be streaming Lost Ark when the game goes live. You can drop us a follow if you want to get a notification for when we go on stream. The highly successful remaster Mass Effect Legendary Edition is now available on Game Pass via EA Play. All subscribers of both services will be able to fully play the 100-hour trilogy sci-fi game. This means that PlayStation users will be able to get their hands on the game provided that they are subscribed to EA Play. The Legendary Edition brings together all 3 of the mainline games and over 14 downloadable content. This is almost all the content from the original games minus the Pinnacle Station DLC which got misplaced. If you're going to pick up this must-play game, be sure to check out our Mass Effect Legendary Edition tips and tricks guide, as well as our review, Mass Effect Legendary Edition review impressions. Reaching new heights, Elden Ring is now Steam's most wishlisted game, knocking Dying Light 2 off the top spot. The list currently holds such titles as God of War PC version, which released this week for the first time on PC, along with the highly anticipated Metroidvania sequel Hollow Knight Silksong. Others on the current list include the newly revealed zombie survival MMO The Day Before coming in June, Bethesda's RPG in Space Starfield releasing towards the end of this year, as well as Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which was previously delayed. While Steam doesn't show its numbers, the website SteamDB shows some of the potential figures, and you can see that Elden Ring has almost 280,000 following the game on the Steam platform. But this number should come as no surprise, as Elden Ring has already been awarded the most anticipated game at the Game Awards 2021. It has also made our RPG Games 2022 the best and most anticipated list. You should definitely go check out that video too. If that doesn't quite sate your Elden Ring cravings, we have more videos on our channel. Go check out the one where we talk about our impressions after playing 70 hours of the Elden Ring network test, and it also covers all the mechanics as well. The indie Souls-inspired RPG Shattered Tale of the Forgotten King has been announced to be coming to consoles in Q1 2022. This includes platforms PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. Developed by Redlock Studio, the action RPG originally released on Steam, leaving early access on February 17th last year. And about a year later, it is finally coming to consoles and also coming to the Epic Game Store according to Redlock's Twitter. Shattered places players in a dark world as a wanderer on a quest to find what happened to this now fragmented world. The game features skill-based combat, learning from the survivors of the world, and building the bigger picture. However, some survivors are more trustworthy than others. Elex 2 has gotten a new trailer that previews some of the action combat with a range of weapons including chainsaws, axes, guns, scythes, bows, rockets, and more. There also seems to be an array of laser weapons if your usual hack and slash weapons don't suffice. The post on the THQ website also teases that you can use melee, magic, or ranged combat to take down a mixture of sci-fi looking enemies, or a use of combination of all 3, which sounds like quite the variety of combat style. The trailer also announces that the game is now available for pre-order on PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One. Elex 2 will be releasing on consoles and PC via Steam on March 1st, 2022. The latest trailer for the Wayward realms takes a narrative approach, a lullaby told by Steve Stanley, who speaks of dangers that lurk in the many islands, teasing a vast and varied landscape. The Wayward Realms is an upcoming open-world RPG being developed by One Lost Games, consisting of lead developers of titles such as Elder Scrolls Arena and Daggerfall, Ted Peterson and Julian LaFay. The title is dubbed the Grand RPG and is about an archipelago inhabited by numerous factions all vying for power. According to the Steam page, the title has a massive world to explore, an evolving story, and full reign to customize your own backstories, skills, and abilities to craft spells and more. The Wayward Realms currently doesn't have a release date but will be coming to PC via Steam. Neocore Games announced this week via their official Twitter account that they will be delaying the game King Arthur Knight's Tale by about 6 weeks. The additional time will allow the team to be able to work on the finishing touches on the campaign and endgame systems. Even though the times are still uncertain due to the pandemic, they are quite confident that the March date will still be met. Aside from this, Neocore Games will be organising a PvP event. This will be open to higher tier Kickstarter backers, game streamers and other influencers in the King Arthur community. More information will be given to us as the weeks go by and the release date looms closer. King Arthur Knight's Tale will now release on March 29th. Path of Exile Siege of the Atlas livestream has now been announced for January 27th. This will be covering the major expansion which is releasing this year on February 4th. The free-to-play online action RPG will be gaining a number of new features, including a new endgame system, challenge league, unique items, rewards, story quests, and new pinnacle enemies. There are also game balance improvements coming with the update as well. You can catch the live stream on January 27th at 11 AM PST on the Path of Exile Twitch channel. What we do know so far is that one mechanic from the latest expansion Scourge will not be coming forward. While it might not be the last you'll see of Scourge, as it may return sometime in the future according to the Path of Exile post, it will be taken out for now. So if you want to complete content from the Scourge update, be sure to get that done before the update goes live. Path of Exile Siege of the Atlas will be released on February 4th, 2022 on PC. Rejoice, Final Fantasy XIV fans! If you've wanted to try the game, some good news is coming your way, as Square Enix's Final Fantasy XIV director Naoki Yoshida wrote to fans on January 14th that via the official website, there are plans to address the server stability issues being experienced since December of last year. 5 new Oceania worlds will be added on January 25th, and for those who transfer to these worlds, you can do so for free. Server expansions for Japan, North America and European data centers will take a little bit more time, with world transfer services being back up and running on January 26. New players will be able to purchase Final Fantasy again very soon. Woohoo! It will become available digitally starting on January 25th at 5 PM JST, but keep in mind that if there should be major congestion once again, then the digital sales may be temporarily suspended. There's no news on re-enabling the free trial registrations as of yet. Final Fantasy XIV is available on PC, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Well, that's it for the week in the wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.